Must ignore pain in hand. Go. Oh, it's right. We get to talk to this dude again. Here we go. Here we go. Alright, so we're pretty much digging this guy over because he's a menace to society. But even so, let's save.
Well, what a pleasant surprise.
Is it?
When I heard you and Hadrian were headed for Londinian of all places, I presumed you must be onto something big. Did you find what you were looking for?
Snack time. This guy talks super slow and super lot. Don't play dumb. We know you're behind the attacks on New Atlantis and Tao City.
Now, what in the heavens would make you claim something as ludicrous as that?
Luda! Because you're the only other person who knew that the Lazarus plant could be weaponized.
That's quite the claim, Captain. I hate to think what would happen if such a patently untrue statement reached the ears of the cabinet. Perhaps I can convince you to keep this among us.
Oh, here we go. I can hear it in your voice. Francios Via. You're afraid because you know you've been discovered. You've been caught.
You want to hear the words then?
So, this is who the lady was cloned from. So yes, technically her dad. Yep.
New Atlantis. My doing. Years of coordination between my associate and I. Figuring out how to deploy the Lazarus plant's pollen outside of Londinian. Learning to synthesize it. Use it as a weapon. Now, being as clever as you are, I'm sure you have thoughts on why I might do such a thing.
It's obvious. You're angry about what the UC did to you. This is pretty petty revenge, nothing more.
Oh, my revenge was far from petty, Captain. The attacks were a correction. When I discovered the plant, I did consider handing over what I'd found, but we were at war. And I couldn't risk information that dangerous falling into the wrong hands. So I ordered the bombing of the Londinian spaceport. Fixing two problems at once.
Damn.
Halting the spread of the city's terramorph outbreak, and sealing away knowledge of the plant's potential.
No secret is so dangerous that you can justify condemning so many lives. I mean, I have multiple feelings about this. Conflicting,
Easy
rather.
to say now, but at the time, I didn't know the Lazarus plant couldn't be plucked from the ground and used to cause even more death. I wasn't going to allow another dangerous variable to be added to an already catastrophic war. But then, as the war ended, my trial, my execution, I made a decision. After all, I'd given everything for the colonies. My life as I knew it included. And what did I get in return? Was there any effort by the UC to protect my legacy? My daughter's legacy? No. We were sacrificed when all we did was serve. So I kept what I'd learned and arranged the attacks to set things right again. My daughter. She becomes a hero. I become a trusted advisor, having found Kaiser, the research team, and cement my new position of influence when I hand them the name of the person responsible for the attack on New Atlantis. The dear departed Dr. Reginald Orlays.
Reginald.
The associate who aided me all these years, and whom I always slated to take the fall. What luck he was stopped dead before he could hurt anyone else.
Wow.
His decades on the run brought to an end by another unlikely hero. You.
That makes my choice a lot easier. So you murdered UC citizens because of some slight against your honor? You're a sick bastard. Hold on, I want to get more out of this. I do want to know that. How could you have coordinated all this from here?
It wasn't easy. But the beauty of being loathed is that people will do whatever they can not to deal with you. They wanted to protect pretend I didn't exist. And so I used their blind eye to my advantage.
Damn.
Still, establishing a back channel to Orlays via the UC recovery teams was painstaking work. I've led campaigns less nerve-wracking. They believed they were luring in wanted criminals, but were in fact delivering precisely encoded slates, filled with instructions invisible to any but their recipient, dropped off at just the right moments to fall into the proper hands. All without the UC realizing whom you're actually dealing with. Slow work. But as you can see, ultimately effective.
The long con, dude. Damn. Alright. Murdered UC citizens, you're a sick bastard.
There are no heroes without a villain. I simply arranged the opportunity for us to overcome one and become the other. And we all benefited.
Yeah, I don't know, dude.
It's why I had Orlays reprogram Kaiser. Had that old machine guide you to where I found the plant all those years ago. I went to great lengths to ensure your and Hadrian's success. And look at the results. I know for a fact the Cabinet's planning to honor both you and Hadrian once this is all done. Isn't that preferable to languishing away in obscurity? Running jobs on the tail end of nowhere for the Vanguard? With only the vague hopes of perhaps earning the right to buy a home in the well someday.
Damn. They'd be honoring me for cleaning up your messes. We're gonna go just, 100% lawful good.
You're being honored only because I arranged the situations where it could happen. Be grateful.
Oh,
And let's
thanks.
not forget the importance of our actual endgame. Eliminating the Terramorphs. Securing knowledge of the Lazarus plant. What we've set in motion is going to protect thousands, maybe millions of lives. I'm simply requesting one more life be protected. Mine.
Great
I've already
choices.
sent along the evidence of Orlays' role in the attacks to the Cabinet, leaving out my own involvement. All I ask is that you confirm as much to the Cabinet. Tell them that it was Orlays and Orlays alone.
Well, we already told his daughter
After
otherwise,
all.
so
I do still have a long list of threats to the UC. This needn't be the end of our good works together.
nope. I hope you've enjoyed this talk, because once I tell the Cabinet, it'll probably be your last. Yeah, we're going for that one. I mean, I'll be happy to do another choice in our next playthrough, but for this one,
That is a pity, Captain. But I'm in no position to negotiate. Though we needn't be enemies, you and I. Just think about the opportunity I've provided here. There are more on the horizon. If you do the right thing.
Jesus, so the game's still gonna tempt me to change my mind? You son of a... Again, though, like, both our companion and his daughter, like, they know the truth, so... Cat's out of the bag, dude. Howdy.
You are a welcome diversion. What do you need?
Well, hello to you, too. Is she gonna follow me? Let's get moving.
I will watch your back.
Watch your back! That's a closet. Got it. Yeah. And here we go. Beep, 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 beep. Oh. Whoops. Awkward. Yo, what's up, Mike?
Pardon?
Bill left me for some reason. Wait, he left? He just decided to leave? Oh. In my playthrough, he's dead. So I guess that, Oops.
Perfect timing. We just got in. So on our end, good news. The micro
'Cause he didn't want to chat with him? Well,
are both as effective against heat leeches as they are against terramorphs.
Means either plans your work for clearing those critters off our worlds.
Considering what the Lazarus plant is capable of, I don't think we can deal with those things fast enough. I already sent along info to the Cabinet to get them up to speed. So what about your end? Did you find anything? Did my father tell you what he knew about the Lazarus plant?
They'd have to go to someone, and it was urgent. What was that? His daughter? Yeah, I like how you're just like, you know what? I don't even care. He's gone. I think so. Yeah, I think that's the name of his daughter. That sounds familiar. Yeah, his daughter's pissed at us. Like, she blames us for his death, which is fair. Oops. Still got. You can still lie even up to this point. Wow. Wow. Actually, I'm still gathering some mental. Let me get back to you. We're not going to lie. But again, the next one, we 100% will, just to see how it pans out. Organizer from himself.
I knew it. The second I heard that recording, I knew. Why? Did he say why he did it?
You're not wrong. One shot, you're not wrong. She lost her teddy bear. He made plenty of grand claims, but deep down, he wanted revenge.
Killed all those people because of a chip on his shoulder and
Basically.
an obsession with his own status.
That sounds like Vivictus. Well, once we inform the cabinet, they can ensure he won't be able to do anything like this ever again.
Oh, here we go. Let's see what she thinks about this. He's asked we leave out his involvement in the attacks, says to consider the lives he's helped save.
I'm sure he did. But he killed dozens of people. And I'm not about to let him get away with something like that.
Preach!
So I guess that gives us our final answer. Nothing left to do but head in and see what the cabinet thinks of it all.
Okie dokie.
Unless there was more to discuss.
I don't
This
think
might
so.
be our last opportunity to talk things through before
Getting
the cabinet
bombarded.
weighs in on a decision
Thanks.
regarding the Terramorphs.
Fine. Go into one. Not again. You kissed my face, dude. You got germs. You got germs. You guys see this? You see this? Abuse!
You're looking the other time. I would've stolen your
Anything
hat.
else we needed to discuss?
Get in the back.
Oh, okay, alright. No, ma'am. Nobody's tickling me. Leave me alone. Which method of dealing with the Terramorphs are you two leaning towards?
Microbe is gonna make the cleanup a whole lot quicker. If we're concerned about this Lazarus plant getting deployed again, that's the way to go.
The cabinet can secure the Lazarus plant. And then we're not risking any surprises when it comes to dealing with a microbe.
You're being paranoid. You know the science. You know we can make this safe.
I do know the
Still more
science.
choices, dude.
I also know math. And a 1 in a million chance of a mutation isn't 0. So I guess we're still in discussion. Probably best at this point to let the cabinet weigh in. See
Right.
if they have a preference.
Right. Okay, what kind of risks are there if we decide to bring back the Asylees? However you pronounce that. What about the other option? What's the risks for that?
Asylees aren't hostile to humans, but they are megafauna.
Megafauna.
If someone decides to pick a fight with one, it could get ugly.
Oh,
But they've already been spread far and wide once before when the UC was raising them as livestock, so the risk of introducing them to new worlds is minimal. Using them to clean up the Terramorphs and leeches, though, it's not going to be nearly as expedient as the microbe would be. Given what we know now about the Lazarus plant, the speed of the job does matter. But going with the Asylees, we're at least dealing with known risks.
so both approaches to clearing our worlds are effective against heat leeches.
They are.
Microbe needed minimal adjustment to account for heat leech anatomy.
And the Asylees seem like they're even better at tracking leeches than morphs.
Hell of a sight to watch, though, when they catch them. Like an open airlock guzzling angry spaghetti.
Nothing else on my mind.
And here we go.
One shot. I'm looking at your picture here. So wait, did IGN change their thing, or they're sticking to the 7? And that's weird because everyone else is giving like 9s and 4.5s, and I don't see one 8 on here out of 10. Yeah, no, man. It deserves all the high praise. It's great. It's fantastic. Right now, it's my game of the year. That's not to say like, because the runner-up is probably going to be, for me, Baldur's Gate 3, just because it got me to play that deep of an ARPG when I've dabbled, but nothing that hardcore, but that game definitely got me to do it. But regardless, I'm going to be replaying this a lot more before I even go back to BG3, so that's why it wins in my book. Oh yeah, I saw Japan's, yeah, which is interesting.
Welcome back, all of you. I wish we were meeting under better circumstances. But according to Hadrian's report, and the second one I just received, it seems the Terramorph attack on New Atlantis was no random occurrence, but a planned strike. Is what I'm reading here true?
Twitter's distracting me. Alright, I'll have to look at that later. Oop. Yes, but don't you worry, we found the culprit.
The second report claims to know the perpetrator as well. Did Reginald Orlays actually commit these attacks, Captain?
I didn't save it before.
Orlays?
Lies. The report isn't the whole truth. Orlays helped, but Vae Victus organized the attacks.
It's true, ma'am. I heard the recording myself. My father figured out how to use terramorphs as weapons.
He did what?
What?
That's impossible.
What is he doing?
He doesn't have the kind of access to...
Clearly, he made his own access, Chief Sarkin.
Boom.
Madam President, I have been saying for years that not dealing with that man was going to end in tragedy.
Enough! I hope everyone here understands that what has just been shared is a state secret of the highest order. This information does not leave this room. Now, that's quite the accusation you're leveling, considering Francois Sinon has not left containment for the better part of 2 decades.
She's in on it.
You have evidence to back this up?
Getting my nose situated. That's why my camera is off. You're welcome. I had to blow my nose. Oh, there we go. Let's play the recorder.
It just transformed. A terramorph out of thin air. An invisible weapon. No planet would be safe.
Heavens help us. Is that actually him?
Tried to tell you.
I'd know that voice anywhere. That's Francois.
Francois.
He knew they could do this. And said nothing.
He's a sociopath. Plain and simple, ma'am.
Officer, please collect that recording.
Yes, ma'am. Begging your pardon, Captain.
We'll, of course, be launching a full investigation into how this could have happened.
Yeah, you do that.
Though I have little doubt the Admiral will be quick to share all he knows on the subject once confronted with that recording. Chief Yassine, can you send one of your interrogators to have a little chat with the Admiral?
I'll issue the order immediately.
Damn.
Good.
Well, he's
Combined
done.
with everything else you all have uncovered. Well, I don't think the United Colonies can thank you enough. We failed the people of the colonies by not dealing with Vae Victus sooner.
That's right.
I intend to rectify that mistake immediately.
Rectify. Whoa. Wow, dude, there's so many different branching options. I would request his life be spared. He did help us against the Terramorphs after all. Screw that after all. How about that? What's gonna happen to him?
That will be up to the cabinet to decide. But I don't appreciate our mercy being taken advantage of.
Well, see, there you go. Right there. Right there. Says it all. Can you ensure that he has no more outside contacts? He's used UC functionaries to get his messages out.
That's truly disconcerting to hear.
A little bit.
But cutting off Vae Victus's contact with the outside world is likely to be
Hey,
just
what's
the
up, Piper?
beginning
Good to
of
see you,
his
buddy.
punishment.
Says, hello, Mac. How's my fellow gamer doing today? We're doing great, man. We're spending a lot more time in Starfield yet again, and I am having a blast. Hope you had a good day at your work, at your job, at your shift, if that's what you were doing. Good to see you, bud. Welcome back. This heat has really took a damper on my gaming time. Hopefully I can get through the heat tomorrow afternoon. It's nuts, man. Like, what's happening? Like, are we just... Is this it? Is the end near? That's what it feels like. The end is nigh. Sorry you gotta go through that, man. That's, yeah, that is, for a lack of better term, highly unfortunate. Whatever the cabinet thinks is the right course of action.
It's well past due. Now, with our villain unmasked, we can attend to the other matters at hand. With the threads you've brought together here, the Lazarus plant, the attacks, the heat leeches, the three of you have likely spared thousands of lives. But it now falls to the cabinet to ensure this can never happen again. As such, the cabinet will be securing the Lazarus plant on Londinian. All materials related to the plant will be classified to ensure no one else learns its true nature.
A sound decision, Madam President.
Oh, is it my turn? Okay, great. Piper says, cool beans! Ooh, love that saying. My kids called me old for doing that. They're like, cool beans, what does that mean? Listen, don't at me. Alright? Just because you're too young. I just got home from work and now I'm about to eat my snack. Oh! Is your snack anything to do with beans, perhaps? Maybe? I've got my snack right here. Boom! Oh, hell yeah. Anyone watch the recent episode of Ahsoka? Oh! It's so good! Let's see. It's
These
ma'am.
are topics of the utmost importance.
Right, of course.
Take
yes.
your time.
Thank you. Yep. I believe the other factions should be involved in securing the Lazarus plant. I don't know, man. The least amount of hands on this, probably for the better. Should be wiped out? Whoa. Whatever. That's the right call.
I'm glad you think
Fake
so.
goldfish? No. It's
So
real
then-
fake goldfish. Yeah.
To our final topic. The cabinet has agreed to implement a plan that will deal with the Terramorph, and now also Heat Leech presence on human worlds. In fact, we've already begun enacting measures to check all
Piper
UC
says,
ports
nah, no
and
beans.
settlements for undiscovered nests. But we all understand this is only a partial solution. The project we're embarking on will be a long and difficult one. So our first step must be deciding how exactly this all will be handled.
Madam President, this microbe is clearly too much of a risk. The Aseles are the safer approach.
To someone with limited knowledge of biology, perhaps? The technology behind the microbe is solved science, Madam President. It isn't dangerous. Using it to wipe out the Terramorphs would be the quickest path to protecting humanity.
And fast results always lead to the best outcomes, don't they?
As you can see, there remains debate among the cabinet.
Debate.
We were hoping your group might issue a recommendation. Major?
We've been having similar debates ourselves, but the captain has yet to weigh in.
I see. Captain, I know this may not be your area of expertise, but we'd like to know your take on the matter.
Oh, man, come on. Dude. I was hoping you guys were going to do all the heavy lifting on this deciding crap. Do we even need to do anything? Shouldn't securing the Lazarus plant be sufficient?
I believe we have a responsibility to do something, yes. Heavens forbid, years from now, someone reopens the Pandora's box that Victus discovered. It falls to us to enact every measure required to ensure that day never comes.
Terramorphs have caused enough damage. They need to be wiped out quickly with the microbe. Whenever I mention using the microbe, everybody that's with me gets pissed. I'm just like, that sounds like a great idea. Why? What? So these are the two, A or B. Oh boy, deploying the Aseles is the safest route. That's my vote. I think that's what the daughter wants. So we'll choose this. I don't know.
I'm in full agreement.
Sure, why not?
No need be delving into unpredictable sciences.
The first step in a bold new future.
Bolder, better, and brighter. Well, I need to write that one down for later.
Order, please. And Major Sinan? Dr. Walker, you'd find this acceptable?
We trust the captain's judgment.
Then the matter is settled. We'll begin the process immediately. Today, marks day one for the United Colonies Terramorph Management Division, making you three the founding members of the TMD. As befits such a group, the Cabinet wanted to display its gratitude. Today, we will be adding 3 new Class 1 citizens to our ranks.
Class 1? For the 3 of us? Are you joking?
What he means to say is, thank you, ma'am.
Oh, yeah. Thank you, ma'am.
So long as I'm getting paid. Thank you, Madam President.
You all have earned it. Now, there's much to be done. Major Sanan, Dr. Walker, I hope you two are willing to continue your efforts, spearheading the TMD's research on Mars.
We'd be honored, ma'am.
As for you, Captain, the Vanguard will be providing much of the on-the-ground support for the TMD. As a member of both the Vanguard and the TMD, I believe you'll have your pick of duties. Speak to your commander, Tuala, if I recall correctly. He should be able to provide you with assignments going forward, plus help you collect the benefits that come with being named Class 1. On behalf of the whole of the United Colonies, you have our sincerest gratitude. This meeting is adjourned.
Let's go! That's still a rare achievement. Dude, that's like the first faction you come across. Sorry, I was multitasking, getting dinner set up. Can we go in here now? Speak to Commander Talula. Whoa, what is this? Is this just like the view? Yo, look at that. Talk with Barrett. Why do I want to talk with Barrett? Cool. Save. And jump. Whee! Oh god. Can I survive this? I mean, I broke my leg, but hell yeah, dude. You can actually jump off of this. That's cool. And dead. Boink. Cool. That was pretty neat. Neato. I'm not really sure what the purpose of all that is, but hey, you know, it's a great view. It's a super quick way to get down. Can I push her off? Manipulate a gravity, propel yourself forward. Emit a gravitational force strong enough to propel almost anything or anyone. Oh, here we go. Great. What's our power button? I already forget. All right, we gotta set her up a little bit. Here, hold on. Come here. Come here. Here. Can we push her? Oh yes, perfect. All right. Stop moving. I love you. Oh man, that little lip won't let me do it. Oh, there's got to be a way. Get super close to her. Oh. She's not even getting pissed off or anything. At least I don't think she is. Maybe if we aim it lower. No, it's not going to do it. Alright, just in case if she's been getting pissed this entire time, we're going to reload it. We tried. We tried. Alright, let's get out of here.
Oh, Compotech Big Bang. Now that's a weapon.
Wait, is that what I have on my back? Is that it? No, wait, what? Inventory. Oh, it is! It said Big Bang. Cool! He reacted to that. That was neat. Alright, cool.